Alright, what you see here is a Casablanca weighted Delta ceiling fan. This one, however, is not a 42-inch one, it's a 36-inch one. I got this fan from Brandon C. Johnson, and he got this from Jack Connor, brand new in the box. This is a later one. In fact, I'm not sure what was the last year they sold these, but I know they went into like I think they were sold in the early 2000s. I'm not 100% sure. This one is from January 19th, 1999, and it was the 80th fan made that day. This fan came with a set of white blades that Brennan paired with it when he sold it to me. And I would have used them, but I've always wanted to test one of these with oak blades, especially in polished brass. Now, I bought this set of blades from Patrick, better known on YouTube as Who Is This Guy 724. And I did not know that they were for a 36-inch one until I got the blades. And that was actually a nice surprise since I've always been wanting to test a 36-inch weighted Delta. And that's in that size configuration is actually childhood for me because, as you guys have heard, some of you guys might have already seen a video I posted of a white 36-inch one on a porch near where I live. So I get to test a polished brass version of it, basically. Fan sits there all the time. I've never seen that fan used. I don't even think I even use it. It's always in the same position. It might not even work anymore, I'm not sure. But it looks to be in really good shape for a fan being installed outside and such, so yeah. My fan is in very pristine condition, except for a few scratches due to it sitting in my bedroom for a little bit. But I really do love how this fan looks with the oak blades. It's probably the ideal way combination I'd use with this fan. And with this fan being from after 1997, this fan does use the XLP motor, not a K55 motor. This was after Hunter bought out Casablanca in 1997. So the fan still is a very good performer. To me, the XLP and the K55 is about the same. Some people say it's K55 stronger, some say they're the same. I think they're the same. There's a tiny difference, but efficiency-wise, they're basically the same. But, yeah, it's definitely a very nice condition. The brass on this fan really shines, and I definitely want to find a Delta 2 in polished brass that's in this nice condition, because the two that I have there, well, one of them is almost as good as this, but not nearly as close, and the other one's more faded-ish looking due to it not being cleaned much over the years. And this one also does have the non-ripped hang through. And yeah, this fan, I was considering installing in my mom's closet, but I put up a different fan, which you guys will see my National Ceiling Fan Day, so definitely stay tuned for that, as I review in the video. But this was a really possible choice, but the air movement on this I feel is way too strong for it. I already knew that 42-inch one was really powerful, so I can only imagine how powerful this one would be, which is why I opted for the other polished brass fan and 36 inches to put in there. So yeah, let me go ahead and start this fan off on low. And as you can see, it does have the brass and chrome looking Casablanca pull, which I actually like the look of these ones more. Especially on these brass ones. I like the other one better for antique brass Casablancas, or brown ones. But when it comes to the other finishes they come in, I think this looks nicer. And from what I've seen, they definitely seem to hold up better appearance-wise over the years. Yeah, I definitely want to find a 42-inch blade set in oak. That's oak for this fan as well, but definitely it's nice to have it with a 36-inch sensor, which is actually a bit harder to find for these fans, I've noticed. So it actually works out better in a sense. Now this one does have a 4 or 5 blade flywheel. I'm gonna be doing a video of it with the 4 blades, but I'm probably gonna be making that public a bit later on. I'm not sure. But since this one actually does have a 4-5 blade flywheel, I definitely figured I might as well show 4 blades later on. I know the ones from my white one has a 5 blade only flywheel, so I think these were originally just meant to be 5 blade only, but then later on they changed it. There's a nice low speed to it. It's not too fast. It's definitely obviously a low speed. It's not like a medium-ish low. I mean, it's a showroom fan, so it definitely will have a better low speed than what you'd get from like a home center type fan, like a Minuet or something like that, or the smaller fans. All right, now let's move it up to medium. I definitely would like to show up for light kit. Just I don't really have a light kit that I feel like would look appropriate on this fan, especially for how small it is. A K4 I think actually would look pretty nice on it, but I need to get one for it first. And some Casablanca shades I'd like to use on it as well. Schoolhouse would look, I think, a bit too big for this fan, especially for how small it is. If it was 42 inches, that's a different story. But I'd rather put like the smaller Schoolhouse globe on it, not the 4-inch size. I want to do a 3-inch size one, like the ones that you see like on Littleton and such. I feel like that would look a lot more appropriate on this fan. But I don't have a 3-inch post brass fitter for it, so that's not gonna work. But I actually do like how these fans look a lot without any light kits on them at all. So, but yeah, I definitely feel like a K4 would be the best light kit to put on one of these, or like a single fitter in the center that has like a beveled glass light kit on it. I think those look really nice on these. If I was to have a K4 on it, or not K4, I'm a K4S, I'd rather have it with the 42-inch configuration instead. It wouldn't look bad with, I guess it wouldn't look too big on it, I don't think. Any smaller than what it already is, and I feel like it would look a bit big on it, but yeah, let me go ahead and move it up to the high speed. And this thing literally just moves up to the high speed right after you pull the chain. It's not like it takes time to move it to high speed, just literally within a second it moves up to high speed, as you can see. And this thing moves a ton of air on the high speed. A lot more than the fan that I installed in my mom's closet. But I picked that one for that reason, because the birds sleep in the closet, the noisy guy especially, just him and his partner. So I didn't want to put something that would be too powerful for them at night if I need to use something on a high speed. The other one has more of a speed adjuster to it, so I figured that would be a better one to put in there. Medium speed will really be the only speed we'll be able to use this on if you put that in there. Low speed wouldn't really do much, and high speed would be way too much for it. So I figured this would not be the best option for it. If it was just for me, that's a different story. But if it's for animals, I figured this would be a bit too powerful. But this thing definitely is cooling down the basement without any problem. Has a stack motor to it that can power a 52-inch size blade span. So with it having these tiny blades on it, it obviously flies. I mean, as you can see, the camera can't even keep up with the speed it's going, so it looks like it's on reverse. But yeah, these are one of the few Casablancas I do remember as a kid. The white one, I didn't even know it was a Casablanca until more recently, but I do remember seeing these in like a catalog, a 2001 brochure catalog that my grandmother got me. I think it's long gone. I only had it for like that a few months and I misplaced it. But this is one of the few models I do remember in the catalog. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and shut it off and do spin down. And then I'll show it on reverse afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into getting a new phone because especially a lot of the videos I've been doing, like the test ones, I've been noticing that every now and then the camera will like stop filming on its own for some reason, so it definitely seems to be something that's messing it up with the phone and such. It's not the biggest deal, it's just like I just hate having it just becomes a pain having to go and edit it just to make the video complete. And I have to like have two parts to the video basically. It splits it up instead of it having as one whole video. Not the biggest deal, but it's just something I'd rather not have to do all the time. But the phone itself still works well, so I'd rather just wait until it has a major issue, not something like this. Alright, now for low reverse. Now for reverse medium. Alright, now for reverse high. And I'm not going to keep it on reverse high for that long because the last thing I need for this fan to set off the smoke detector by pushing around the dust up there. But I was definitely able to feel the air moving from it all the way over here, even on reverse. So with that being said, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more videos to come.